We see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 36-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Dart out of the shotgun. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. So a 1-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3 and out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
That's grabbed at the 10. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 boom. Hut.
On the give, it's Miller. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Striker, 3-3. Black. Hey, red. Chop, 17. Ready.
Again, it's Miller. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And we'll pause here for an injured Saints player. Looks like he's pretty shaken up. They'll get someone out to look at him. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Black Ultra. Ready.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now. Blue, 10, black. 10.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Gets it to Jawan Johnson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He's got it at the 30. moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
You know what I like about that kick? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They're on the toss to Kamara. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Oh, it's... yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3.
Yellow, 43.
Go.
From the gun, Rattler. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Ready?
Rattler to the air now. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Ready, ready, 45, white. Ready, go. Ready, go.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time.
A 44-yard attempt.
That one's a miss. So he hung it out right at that upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. And the Sanker in from the secondary making that stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Dart from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Rolling on 3rd, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He'll get it at the 9. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Ready, ready. 50, green, claw, 10. Cut.
They're going to start on the ground with Camaro. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. 33, yellow.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. A handoff to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
2nd and 10 now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Just kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just to not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Dart. He's got it deep downfield. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. And just like that, he's on the board. Not a moment too soon, partner. They needed him to start connecting as soon as possible.
Kate, they've not disguised what they want to do. Passing game has been just really prevalent. The numbers have been called. Yeah. But finally, as you said, their first completion.
Scatterboo. Crosses the goal line. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing. Graham Gano to kick off.
Gano ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
52. 30, 52 blaster.
Pistol snap to Rattler. That's into the hands of Moreau. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Set. 10 black. Set.
Here's 2nd and 2. Fires right away, but incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Hey, you know, I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. We'll cobble together a yard there. Chase Young bringing him down there.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Tracy once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. Some consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, siphoning up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. You never ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 red. Hut, hut.
Start things off with a run by Kamara. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Blue, 32. Check, hut.
Throwing his Rattler. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Giants in control so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit.
Ready, break.
We're back for the 2nd quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3.
45, white. Hut.
Kamara gets it off the option. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Ready, ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. We'll pause now for an injury. That's Alvin Kamara, who's shaken up as the trainers head out to look at him. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
33, yellow.
Quick throw is caught. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. but these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not. Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the 23. Screen here for Kamara. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in a second after coming into the lead. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brooke, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I'd give half a point to the sell job of the quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Setting up the running back screen. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Quincy O'Reilly up to make that stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sent to the ground by Pete Porter.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take a second quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. Gano ready to send this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Kamara running out of the gun. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready?
This is Devin Neal with it. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Watch out now. 6 seconds. Black, 95. Set, cut.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. They went to them out to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Caught quick right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Here we go, set. 45. Watch, cut.
Now Rattler. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is out for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partners. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Went into their bag of tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown. I'll tell you what, I'm kind of excited to see the next wrinkle off that one, because I don't think that was just a one-off.
Shorty got that body out of no time, set up, you gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my heart.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
52 black, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Has it down close. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up with a 2nd after cutting into the lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here's start now. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him in the field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. From the gun, it's Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 30-yard line.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down now, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 4th and long.
A 47-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And they've taken back the lead.
The kicker, man, that is a coach's best phrase. It saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 50, green, set.
Now Rattler on the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's good for the Saints.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go, here we go. Black 40. Hut.
He keeps this one himself. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the gun, Rattler. Caught by his gun, Kamara. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Dexter Lawrence on the tackle.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
45, white, set.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Fighting Olave, back-to-back plays. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
My favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
60 red, 60 red. Ready, ready.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they could try for some points going into the break. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Old blue. Come on, set. Blue.
Throwing here just before halftime. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Trying to get it to Chris Olave. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Quick groupie for the Saints field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
Groupie sends it through. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Rashid Shaheed on return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the set.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Ready. 33, yellow, ready.
Rattler setting to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready. 50, green. Ready.
Rattler now off the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Set, hut. Hut.
Hand off here for Miller. Nice drive up the middle, gets him about 3. Devon Holland there to make the stop.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set, hut.
From the 41. Finds him over the middle. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Set, go.
First down from the red zone. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Ready?
Give on seconds to Camaro. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Fake up dog type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is the dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the dog run out.
Ready. 45. 1. Set.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Connection made to Shaheed. It's an order, touchdown. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Reed now to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Darts. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Darts out of the shotgun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Darts back to throw. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that.
Here's Tracy on first down. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. Type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Throwing from the gun here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Back to throw, here starts. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Giants are set to punt. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Set, ready. Cut.
On the give, it's Miller. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Good for a Saints.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Cut.
Again, it's Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
33-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Rattler to the air now. Falcon isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Throwing is Rattler. He's going to push one deep down the right. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Debo on the coverage.
It's some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 45-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Here goes Dart to the air. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Let's go.
From the pistol and gave the Scatterboot. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Play action with Dart. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Nearly an interception on that play. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are smaller. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Down. 60 red. 60 red.
Running behind center with Camaro. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Black, 95. Ready?
Here's Rattler. A throw left side finds Johnson. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 45, wide, 10 cycles.
3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Cut.
Rattler. Screen here for Neal. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready up.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Fuse. Yep, blue, 32. Set, go.
Now Rattler on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. A pickup 6.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
Got it.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
38. Set. Ready. Red. 38. Set.
Pistol snap to Rattler. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
On the double.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 22 needle. Yellow. 22. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Hits his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Finds a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he is brought to a stop after he found play and room there to run.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. Angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Here's Rattler, 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Here we go. Yellow, white, white.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And it's another 1st down on this drive. This time they're in 1st and goal.
I know the combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Oh, surprise give to the receiver to the goal line. And he gets in, touchdown. The Saints go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Not sure we can call these gadget plays anymore, partner. Not like we could in the early 2000s, right? Because receivers who can run it, well, they become an important part of many NFL offenses, especially down in the red zone.
And that's because the reality you face is there's only so many conventional plays, really. There's only so many reps you can get in during the practice week, so many different opportunities and traditional sets. When you got an outlier like this, when you got a wide receiver who can run it like a running back, it presents a whole other set of issues for defenses.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Running back, motioning right. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He puts a Mayer under it deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. It got 2nd down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 3rd down, Tracy gets it. And that run's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. Darts back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on 1st down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd. Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. They wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Desperation time here on 4th. Well, caught by his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Gano ends the point after. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Giants 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
10 strikers. 33, yellow. Ready.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And finally, they bring him down. He shook up a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
On the the double.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
52. Black 40.
On the gun, Rattler falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Let's go. 60 red. 62 blaster.
He's back to throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up second and 5.
From the 40 on second down. It is cut left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Giants first down.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. From the 47. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
And 8 yards to go.
Throwing now. Escapes the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Here he is to throw. That call going against the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Back to throw. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Defense nearly just ended this game. Going to be trying to do so again here on second down. Setting up to pass. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
8 yards gain. First down, Giants.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. He'll look to throw it. And he whips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. He's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he is to throw. This one's caught. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. And the effort still sets him up with a first and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Tracy has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
It's second and goal.
Here we go.
Driving forward, it's Scatterboo. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the run. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Scatterboo again. And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back in the pistol. This is good. Oh, he gets them 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
Saints 31. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano ready to send this away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready, ready. 45, ready.
Here's Rattler, first and 10. Has a man on target to Johnson. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot.
48-yard line.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Racing shows out in Germany, they bought it.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
Here we go. Yellow, zoom. Yellow, 40, right, blue. Set.
One final shot here. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from New Orleans.